and get your joy up. Embrace this brand new day. Let light and love fill you up. Get your morning cup of Jubilee. So much goodness waiting, so much overflow. All this anticipation. Morning cup of Jubilee. Faith, love, and joy, the equation. Feeding your soul, you're amazing. Daily you're celebrating. Morning cup of Jubilee.
Good morning. You have tuned into Morning Cup of Jubilee. What do you tell yourself when life hits hard? Because 2 years ago, I was being rolled into surgery and I had a smile on my face and hope in my heart. Not because I'm perfect, not because I wasn't hurt, not because I wasn't disappointed, but because I refused to fall into the pit. And today, I'm going to show you how to stay out of it. But first, let's tap into today's play of the day. And we'll be right back.
Shine your light on me. Shine it so the whole wide world could see that you're the light. You're the light. You're the light. You're the light. Shine your light on me. Shine it so the whole yeah, yeah, yeah. You're the light. You're the light. You're the light. Yeah. The way my life turned out, I couldn't even plan for it. I shine a light so bright, I know you got plans for it. I know you got blessings coming right now, I'm lifting my hands for it. I'm gonna dance for it, oh yeah, pray for it. I've been waiting so long, so I'm gonna play it for it. I can feel you shining right now, and I can't ignore it. So we gon' praise you for it, yeah, we gon' let you know. Cause you the type of club, so I say this little light of mine. Promise I'm gon' let it shine, I'ma let it shine. I said this little light of mine. Promise I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine.
I hope that you enjoyed today's play of the day. That was Jordan Armstrong with Light. Check him out. Support independent artists, indie artists, because we out here doing the thing, all right? So welcome back to It's Jubilee TV, Morning Cup of Jubilee. I want to get us into today's sip of inspiration. So I said I'm going to show you how to stay out of the pit, okay? Because I help people heal, realign, and move forward with purpose. And every Wednesday at 7:30 a.m., we're right here having practical conversations just like this sip of inspiration. And so first I want to say, pay attention to how you talk to yourself when you're tired, not when you're winning, not when everything's working and going your way, when you're exhausted, when you've had enough, when you're disappointed, when you're frustrated, because that voice, that's the one shaping your future. How to stay out of the pit? Well, I've been in pits before. Depression, fear, disappointment, and I decided I don't live there no more. So here are 3 ways to stay out. 1, control your self-talk before it controls you. When I feel overwhelmed, I talk to myself out loud, scripture, truth, affirmations, because if I don't speak intentionally, fear will be knocking on the door trying to speak for me. Your words are either going to dig the pit or build the ladder. So choose carefully. 2, shift from outcome to growth. I've auditioned for The Voice more than once, and it's like a little known fact, right? But when I was in the voice box, I learned a lot of things in the voice box, but one of the things I learned was to try, try, audition. It's not about the outcome, right? So I tried out for The Voice more than once. And there was a time when I felt like a no was like rejection, the end of the world. And it's like, no, I learned something even more important than that, which is identity. Well, not more important than that. I learned the truth, right? That identity is not tied to outcome. How about that? If your identity is tied to the outcome, then disappointment feels devastating. If your identity is rooted in growth, every experience builds you. So stop asking, did I win? And start asking, who am I becoming? That shift alone keeps you out of comparison and despair. And thirdly, strengthen your core before crisis hits. It's, you don't wait until the storm comes to begin building a shelter. The reason I walked into surgery steady, with a smile, with joy in my heart, and with hope in my eyes was because I had been strengthening my core long before that second cancer diagnosis. I remembered my last win. I was praying, keeping my music right. Yeah, I know how I feel about my music. I was moving, I was walking, I was living, you know. I had community, I had gratitude, I had resilience, and all of this was built in private, honestly. Excuse me. And so those are the three ways that I can suggest to you you can utilize to stay out of the pit. February 28th, which is just in a few days, it will mark 2 years since my bilateral mastectomy. I can't believe that time has flown by so quickly. And on the day of the surgery, I told myself, this is one moment in the journey, in my journey, and that God is with me. God is with me. I have everything I need. Right before we went to the hospital, we gathered in my living room, hugged and prayed and all of that. My youngest son, hugged me and he started crying. And then that just, there go to waterworks because, you know, my children are my heart for sure. He started crying. And so we all started crying and tearing up. We all had on our pink breast cancer survivor socks and we were ready to go. And my mom, she said, this is just one chapter, right? And from that, I took, one chapter. It's not the whole book. It's not the final page. It's just one chapter. And when you remember that whatever it is just a chapter, then you stop treating it like it's the conclusion, like it's the finale, because it's not. And that's how you stay out of the pit. Monitor your mindset. Speak life to yourself. Speak life to your mind. Speak life to your heart. Speak life, to your body, to your job, to your thoughts, to your desires, to your relationships, to your community, to your money. Speak life, okay? And stay out that pit, baby, okay? So before we close, thank you, because we just crossed 500 subscribers. A year ago, we were at 200, and I don't take that lightly. So if this encouraged you, please subscribe to It's Jubilee TV, share it with someone who might be in a pit right now, and meet me here every Wednesday at 7:30 a.m. We are healing, we are realigning, and we are moving forward with purpose. And I'll see you next week. Love ya.